Lots of non-technical business leaders don't even attempt to embrace technology because it feels too out of reach. That's a big mistake. In this video, I'll share 4 skills you can learn to maximize your ability to profit from technology. Hi, my name is Adam McGowan, Firefield's CEO. My day job is to help non-technical leaders harness technology to grow, protect, or spark change in their businesses. I created tech for the exec to do the same for you. In this video, I'm going to show you 4 managerial tactics that non-tech execs can use to generate confidence and results from technology projects. Tactic number 1, remain business first. This might seem incredibly obvious, but I see it get dismissed or forgotten about all the time. When an opportunity is really new and exciting, particularly when it's in an area that you don't deal in all the time, it's easy to get really caught up in it. This happens in tech all the time. If it's not part of your daily job, it can feel exciting, new, and you might put a disproportionate amount of energy and excitement into it. The point I'm trying to make is that you always need to keep the business objective in mind. Sometimes this even means that the exciting tech project you're thinking about doesn't make great business sense. It would be exciting, fun, award-winning maybe to go build it, but does it affect the bottom line the way you want it to? Does it create longevity for you with this project? Does it create more robustness, more profitability? Fill in that blank with something that's business first and make sure everybody around you does as well. It's really easy to get caught up in the new shiny object, particularly when it's really novel, but I caution you to stay the course and definitely remain business first. Tactic number 2 is to create with, not for. What I mean is create this tech project with the team, with the company, and not have it built for the company or for management. It's very easy, particularly for managers when they're not extremely skilled in the particular discipline, to push it off to others. So we talked about delegation in other videos, but this becomes incredibly critical here. It's very easy to push this aside and say, build this for me, deliver me the results, and then we'll make a decision as to how we feel about it, how effective it was. That's a missed opportunity when it comes to tech. It needs to be incredibly collaborative. You need to be building together and not building something for delivery to somebody else. This also means that all the members involved, internal to your team, outside teams, vendors, it doesn't matter, they need to have a ton of empathy for the stakeholders involved in the project. That's incredibly important when the collection of those people can have a various background or comfort with tech. Really important to build with and not for. The third tactic is learning enough to trust, but not to do. So a lot of execs that I've met find it really challenging to feel as though they have a limited knowledge of something that's becoming really important to their business. For non-tech execs, this is obviously tech. The challenge here is that it's probably a misguided approach to try to learn it all. First of all, it's impossible. Second of all, it's not the best use of your managerial and executive time. So the recommendation here is that you need to learn enough to have a good believability detector. You need to learn enough to be able to trust the people around you or new resources, team members, or vendors you want to work with to be able to assess that they know how to do their job well. The tendency to want to take that a little further and feel like, well, I'm almost there, let me learn and be able to do a little bit of, maybe even of it myself, is wonderfully aspirational, but it doesn't make good sense. So spend your time learning how to assess good answers from bad, get that BS detector built up, but appreciate that even that's not easy. So it's a challenge you should take on and a tactic you should focus on. Trust, don't do. And the fourth and final tactic is focusing on measurement over milestones. So what's a very natural tendency, at least that I've seen from non-technical execs, is to say, all right, this project's a bit outside my comfort zone, so let me just make sure that I'm really firm on what I want, when it's going to get delivered, and how it's going to be presented to me. So focus on budget, focus on features, focus on timeline. Those are all important. Budgets should be adhered to, deadlines should get met, functionality lists should be accomplished, for sure. But I oftentimes see people putting too much focus on the milestone and not enough focus on what gets them to the milestone, whether or not they're measuring the incremental work that builds up to that final result. When you push too hard on those milestones, it can motivate people to cut corners. It can motivate them to not take the care to build the robustness that your tool likely needs. And the problem is the less technical you are, the harder it is for you to determine that those corners got cut. So when measurement is what your focus is, it makes sure that the entire process is built around communication, iteration, and collection of incremental pieces of data. That's really, really important. What the exact pieces of data are, that's not content for this video. That's something we can talk about a little bit later. But the mindset is what's important. If you're measuring, even if it's not the perfect things to measure, but the act of measurement itself gets people hyper aware what the objectives are, how they're going to get there, and what the process needs to be to do it the right way. I share lots of great tips here on Tech for the Exec, but make sure to check out the Firefield blog for even more. Click the link here or in the notes. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm publishing new content at least once a week to help you compete and win in an increasingly technical world. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.